Hi, I'm Tim Reinbott. I'm the superintendent of the Bradford Research Center at the University of Missouri. Today, we're going to talk about growing tomatoes and how to grow that perfect tomato. It takes about 6 weeks from the time a tomato blooms to you have ripe fruit. But what's also the great thing about tomatoes, it offers such a wide variety of choices. We can go with our classic reds or pinks, or we could get really wild and go with yellows or striped, or my favorite, the dark purple or the black tomatoes. Now, my father-in-law was a tomato guru. He loved his tomatoes. Up until his last years, he always had great tomatoes. And he swore by putting on a cup of Epsom salt with each one of his tomatoes as he planted. Epsom salt is essentially magnesium sulfate, two of the most important elements that we need for good photosynthesis and good fruit set and fruit quality. I think I learned a little bit from the old timers on that one. If you're using organic methods, you want to put some compost with it down by the root system. If not, a fertilizer that is high in phosphorus, because what we want to have is a very, very good root system. Our plant, it's been in the greenhouse a little bit too long, it's getting a little bit gangly. That's okay, because tomatoes will root all along these junctures. So all we have to do is break a few of the leaves off, and we can open up our root ball and plant it at this level, down to here. As soon as we transplant them out in the field and we start getting some rains, the raindrops are actually going to splash up and get on our lower leaves and stems. And that's going to start our blights, our leaf blights with septoria and anthracnose. So what can we do about that? One of the best ways is let's not allow those raindrops to splash. Let's make sure we get a good mulch over these, whether it's straw or newspaper or whatever you want to use. We have lots of ways of staking tomatoes. We could have wire cages, we can have stakes, but did you know that those are havens for our diseases? So what I like to do is take a 10% Clorox solution and wipe all my cages down, my tomato stakes down, and let the sun evaporate that off. That will kill any of the fungal spores on those, and that will limit my infestation. If we can get our organic matter increased, if we can use compost and mulch and other soil amendments mixed into our seed bed, that will help the plant take up more nutrients, hold more water, and be much healthier, because what we found, a healthy soil makes for a healthy plant. Growing our friend tomato is one of the easiest ones to grow. And you can enjoy tomatoes from the 4th of July all the way to frost. And there's such a wide variety of taste out there and textures. I encourage you to experiment a little bit and tell your friends what you found out.